Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be reacting to another YouTuber. I've actually reacted to him in the past, but so many of you guys sent me this video and another one from him. So today I'm going to be reacting to Do This and Women Will Always Respect You by Darius M. So let's get started.
Say what you want, but if you're not pulling my hair out, making me scream daddy, and making me wonder afterwards how I could be such a disgusting human being, I don't even want it.
Then he should take the chance. Like, he should just buy the tequila shot. She'll take it, and then we'll see where she wants to go from there.
So he has to spend $5 just to talk to you.
Exactly. That's how it works.
That I'm fucking done.
Fuck you,
I'm out of here. I get it all for free.
No, he doesn't.
I get it all for free.
A few moments later.
Yo, is it easy to get free drinks?
Yeah.
Yo, tell the camera. Why is it so easy to get free drinks?
It's easy because, okay, wait, he's the guy, just watch. Hey, so can I have, like, a, shot? You want to take a shot with me?
No.
Oh, well, usually they don't say that, but in this case, he said no.
Like, how does that make you really feel that I rejected you?
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it.
I'm not used to it.
It's all right. You know, you can admit to respecting me more. It's okay.
I respect you a lot more, okay?
There you have it, guys. The truth shall set you free. Let's break this down. The two keywords we're going to focus on for this video is no and respect. See, women want what they can't have. And the vast majority of men are so easily, let's be honest. You probably have given women whatever she wanted. You catered to her. You rolled the red carpet out. You were a yes man. You gave her free drinks. You took her here. You took her there. You did all these different things. You paid her bills without her doing anything for you.
Okay, I want to stop it here and just reference those videos also that he was reacting to. That first one was just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know what that girl was doing. But generally here, he's absolutely right. And all these guys who just go out and buy random girls drinks, the girl is just using you for drinks. And I don't know what it takes to get through your head that this is what's happening. I have seen so many girls posting on TikTok, whatever else, that they only go out to get free drinks. They never have to pay for drinks. They're talking about how they only have $4 in their bank account, but they're still going out and it doesn't matter because they know that guys are just going to pay for them. And this has been going on forever. This is nothing new here or revolutionary. Even when I was back in college, I can think of a million examples of when me and my friends were out standing with each other and the bartender is like, hey, this guy bought you a drink. I haven't even looked his direction or spoken to him, and I don't even want the drink anyway, so it's just a waste of money and a waste of his time. So I just think that this is something that far too many people do and expect some grand result out of it that isn't going to get you anywhere and actually makes the girl lose respect for you because she knows that you're just like desperate and thirsty and trying to buy her a drink in hopes to get something in return. So again, it's one thing to buy a drink for someone that you've been dating or maybe you've known for a while, but to just go up to a girl, or a girl comes up to you even worse and she's like, hey, can you buy me a drink? And you say yes. Why are you doing that? It's going to make her lose respect for you because it's going to come across like you just do this all the time and you can never say no, which again is not a way to get a girl to respect you. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. I'm going to watch the rest of this and see what Darius has to say.
Let me tell you guys something. And don't let women shame you if you go out to the club or to the bar or to a lounge this weekend and there are drinks going and she comes up to you and says, hey, can you buy me a drink? Or she bats her eyes and you're like, oh, I got to buy a drink.
Nope.
Don't do it. I'm telling you, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you don't have. See, when you buy a woman a drink and she has not done anything for you, whatever it is, it can be paying a bill. It can just be a ride to work. When you don't make women earn it, that's what goes for men as well. When you don't make them earn your time, your presence, your money, your resource, what's going to happen is they're going to take you for granted. And so many women, as crazy as it's going to sound, they're numb. They're numb to the experience of men giving them whatever they want. Notice how the second girl was like, so watch this. And she got her hair together. And because she knows that men are weak for a woman's looks, right? Kind of like Samson and Delilah. So a lot of men, they will do anything just to have sex, just to be around a woman, just to have some sort of companionship. I know men who would just buy a woman a shot, buy a woman a drink, just to get a number. They go to text a number, they go to call a number after they leave the club, and boom, fake number, right?
Going even further than this, there are girls who make you pay them to send them a message on Instagram. I've reacted to a video like this on TikTok before where this guy messages this girl and she replies and says, in order to talk to blah, 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 you must send $7 to this Venmo account. And the guys do it. It is pathetic and so desperate. And I know it comes from a place of desperation, and that makes me sad for the people who feel that they need to do that. But wake up. If someone is making you pay to talk to them or pay to be around them, what does that say about them? What kind of people are you going to be attracting if you continue to do that? Not someone who actually wants to be with you for you. It's the same as like girls who go to Miami and they only message guys on Tinder in order to go on their yacht for the day. They don't like the guy, they like his yacht. I mean, you see this clear as day. It's a tale as old as time. You see this legitimately everywhere in our society. Men are paying women for used socks or farts in a jar. I mean, you really cannot make this stuff up. It's gotten out of hand and absolutely ridiculous. So this goes way farther than just buying drinks at the bar. This is a huge problem in our society in general of men reaching this level of desperation where they feel that they have to pay for just a conversation, which is ridiculous. So let's continue.
A number to the nearest pizza place, nearest taco shop. And so many guys waste their money because they don't value themselves. Number one, they can't say no. You have to be able to respect yourself enough to say, you know, what is this woman going to do for me? Because women will get dressed. They will do anything they can. They will look appealing as they can, as sexy as they can, and they will come around you at the bar or the lounge or whatever spot, and they say, hi, how's it going? Hey, they'll bat their eyes, and you'll turn and you say, oh, hey. And you know what most guys do? Hey, let me get you a drink. Why? Ask yourself, why are you buying women drinks? Why are you doing things for women and they have not earned it? What is she got to do for you in return? Let me tell you something, guys, and I've done this before. I'm out somewhere in an event and a female's around me, we're talking, and she's like, hey, can you buy me a drink? And women will do this. Maybe 2 to 3 minutes into the conversation, kind of like a toll that you have to pay in order to talk to them. And if you say no, they're gonna be like, they're either gonna walk away, number one, or number two, they're gonna say, oh, okay, and they're gonna respect you. But more often than not, they'll walk away and they'll just go to another loser, another.
Yeah, and I like that he said those two different situations because either way, you're going to get a good answer. If she just walks away, then you're going to know that all she wanted from you was the drink, or she's a gold digger and just wants your resources, right? She doesn't actually want to talk to you. She wants what you can offer her. Or number two, she's going to be like, oh, this guy respects himself enough to tell me no. And I know in your head, you probably think women don't want to hear no. Yes, they do. And I know it's so contrary to what you probably think we want to hear, but when a guy's able to say no and stand his ground and, you know, be a man of integrity and not just buy every woman at the bar a drink, she's going to respect you for it. And it's probably going to make her feel like you don't just buy girls drinks all the time or try to sleep with them. By doing this, you show that you're not just a yes man or a doormat who she's going to be able to walk all over and probably get bored with, honestly. I don't ever want to promote playing games or anything like that, but this honestly stems from respecting yourself. And any guy who respects himself is not going to buy a drink or buy a bunch of stuff for a girl he legitimately just met. Again, regardless of if you're a millionaire or regardless of if you have no money, respect yourself enough to know, what is this doing for me? What am I actually going to get out of this? Because it's probably nothing. The answer is probably nothing. So again, I know you think that women probably don't like to hear the word no, but we do. And I would not want to be with a guy who was just a yes man and said yes to me all the time and who was a doormat. So keep this in mind.
Foolish guy. Because most women, they just get up on a weekend and say, you know what? Let's go to a spot so I can get something free. And when you give women things, it's validation for them. You have to make women earn their keep, their validation, your attention. And if you don't make them earn it, they're just going to take it from you. They're going to go deal with another guy. And so many women actually want guys to say no because they get bored of getting free stuff, right? Listen, if you want a woman to really be attracted to you, if you really want to turn her on right then and there, instantly, all you have to do is respect yourself and say no. No, I'm not going to deal with your mess. I'm walking away. I value my time. I respect who I am. I have a lot going on. Why should I give to you? What have you done for me? And you start thinking about it, and she starts to think, well, okay. See, women want a guy who is hard to get. It's just how it is. Just think about it, guys. The women that you've gotten that were chasing you, you probably didn't really want them like that. You weren't trying to get their commitment. You weren't trying to really spend a lot of time with them. You weren't trying to take them out. And those women were pretty much flocking to you. This is what happens with guys who are the Chads or the Alphas or the Tyrones or the Pookies, as they say. Because those guys, they value their time and they're not looking to buy a woman.
But also think about the type of women you're going to attract if you're always playing these games, right? I think this is an important thing to mention. And I don't think that's where Darius is going with this. I think he's just really saying respect yourself, and it should come from a place of you being like, what is the point kind of thing. But also, I know a lot of people promote saying no or playing hard to get in order for women to chase you, in order to make women chase you. But if the only way you can get a woman to chase you is by playing these games, think about that person you're trying to attract in general. That is why you're attracting not only the wrong type of people, but also getting used by the people that you think are falling for it. They really just want to use you for what you're able to give them, right? So in this situation, you know, you're buying them a drink. They just want the drink. And by not respecting yourself, you're giving them that, and they're taking advantage of you. Just thinking back to those first videos here, if a girl asks you to buy her a drink, I think that is a huge red flag. Never in my life have I asked anyone to buy me a drink. So the fact that a girl would just come up to you, barely know you, and ask you to buy her a drink should be a red flag to all of you, that she literally just wants you to buy her the drink and doesn't actually want to talk to you or get to know you. She just wants a free drink. So just to wrap it up, if a girl asks you to buy her a drink, red flag. Don't do it. If you've been chatting with this girl all night, maybe you decide to buy her a drink, that's on you. I still wouldn't recommend doing it. It depends what you're looking for. If you're just looking for a hookup or a quick fling and you think you're going to get that by getting her a drink, that's on you. You probably won't, but whatever. But if you're looking for a long-term relationship or something serious, this is not even the situation where you should be looking for that anyway. So just to keep in mind, know what you're looking for so that you're not disappointed.
They're not looking to buy her commitment or do all these different things and jump through hoops to get a woman. So what happens is something kicks in with these women. They say, man, this guy, he respects himself. This guy, he gets me wet because he respects himself. Respect is number one. Love means nothing to a man. Love is just an emotion. Let's be honest. So if a woman respects you, she's going to do whatever it takes to please you and have sex with you. Guys who don't respect themselves, they don't get sex. I'm going to be honest. And if they do get sex, it's some pity sex. It's just, here you go. You know, I'll sleep with you for just, and it won't be that passionate sex. Your backbone, your masculinity means way more than a phone number, than a kiss, than a hug from a woman, than even sex. See, if you're able to control this head, the little head, listen, your life will be 1,000 times better than all these simps that are commenting on the women's pictures, hey, beautiful, hey, sexy, and buying women drinks and all these different things. Save your money, invest in something else. Hey, even if you have to, if you're going out tonight or this weekend, just keep a few dollars in your pocket, enough to buy you a drink. Keep your driver's license, your ID, and leave your wallet at home. If you're tempted, if you're a tempted simp, and you're like, man, a cute girl, she's sexy. Let me take my, here, let me buy you a drink. Listen, don't do it. It's going to be hard. I know it is. But you're going to have to respect yourself. You're going to have to tell these women no. Practice walking away from women who don't desire you, who don't really want to be around you, who feel as though you have to pay or do something to be in my presence. And a lot of women think like this. They just think that men are disposable utilities, that they're there for fun, that you have to do a lot of stuff for them just to be around them. Guys, stay away from those women. Because even if you do stuff for them, and you buy her a drink or 2 or 3 or 4, however many drinks, then guess what? She's going to want more. She's going to say, hey, can you buy my girls drinks? I've seen it in the club and the bars and all these different places. Hey, can you buy my girl a drink? As soon as you buy 1, 2 drinks, oh, boom, they got you. Now you've invested. Now you're stuck. Now she's like, okay, let me get more out of them. Let me milk them. And after that.
Yeah, and if you don't set boundaries from the beginning and you always say yes, you're not only going to become a doormat, but also if you decide one day that you don't want to do that anymore, she's not going to want to be with you because she's only used you for what you could give her, right? So if you start off by buying her drinks, buying her all this expensive stuff, taking her out to nice meals, and then maybe she's ghosting you or not giving you anything you need in return, or the relationship is not reciprocal, she's going to walk away because you've stopped giving her what she wants, which is clearly not you. It's just the expensive dinners, taking her shopping, buying her drinks, the stuff that you're giving her. So really setting this up from the beginning to where you're not going to become a doormat or let someone just walk all over you and use you is really important. And not only for like romantic relationships, I think setting boundaries is important for every relationship in your life so that people don't just continuously take advantage of you. And again, see things for what is right in front of you and what they are and not what you want them to be. I see so many guys who think, oh, well, if I take her out on all these dinners and buy her all this stuff, she's going to like me and want to be with me. If you have to do that to get her to like you, again, what does that say about her? That's not the type of person you should want to be with. You should want to be with someone who genuinely wants to be with you and who doesn't just want the shopping trips and the expensive meals. Because what do you really get out of that? Nothing. So this is just something to keep in mind. I think a lot of guys really struggle with this. I get so many messages and comments and DMs regarding situations like this of people just really getting taken advantage of all the time. So listen to what he's saying here.
She says, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And you think she's gonna come back? No. Then she'll turn to another guy and another guy buy her a drink, another guy, and I'm telling you, I've seen it. This is what women do. They dress up in these skimpy clothes, these tight outfits, and they go to use men. They go to sucker men. Because so many men want sex. But if you respect yourself, if you have sexual control over your little head, I'm telling you, your life will be 10 times better than so many men. Because you're not going to just give in. You can't give in because women know that men are tempted by a woman's image. Let's be honest. You see an attractive woman, you're like, man, she looks good. And immediately, because so many men don't think that they're good enough, they say, let me do something for her. Wait, hey, what can I do for you? How can I make you comfortable? How can I make you happy? And then women probably take that stuff. They'll take your cash and prizes. Then after that, they're like, oh, I ain't trying to be with you like that. Hey, you know what? This ain't gonna work out. Hey, I need some space. You're like, but I invested. I did all these different things. Stop giving women things. Stop giving them money. Stop giving them free meals. Stop giving them free drinks. Stop pampering them. Stop listening to their problems. Stop trying to make them feel good. Don't do it. Don't be their friend. None of that. Make them earn everything. Because when they earn everything that you have, they will appreciate you. They will respect you 1,000 times more than all these simps online, these beta males in the real world who are just willing to give women the world. If you're able to love yourself, because that's what it really starts out with. It starts out with you seeing yourself as the prize. Most men don't see themselves as the prize. I'm being honest, they just see themselves as one of the many contestants. Let me see how many drinks and how many things I can do for her. Let me see how many bills I can pay. And this is how I win her over. No, you know how you win a woman over? Let me tell you. You be yourself, number one. You have an abundance mindset, number two. And you respect yourself. See, when you do these three things, I'm telling you, you're going to attract the right woman for you. Because every woman, believe it or not, they want to be with a guy who respects himself. Because when you respect yourself and you're able to say no and you're able to walk away and you know who you are, she's like, oh man, this guy, I got to get in gear. I got to get in line. And if I don't get in line, he's going to replace me with another woman. I'm telling you, there's too many guys out there who can't say no. There's a billion yes men. Tons of guys who will say, yes, 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 I'll do this for you, sweetheart. You're pure, you're pretty, you're beautiful. And there are only maybe a few thousand guys who will say, no, I'm not putting up with your mess. It's over with. What are you going to do for me? What do you bring to the table? What am I getting from you? You be that guy that's able to say no.
Yeah, so basically the moral of the story here is respect yourself and also make sure that the time, effort, and energy that you're putting in is being reciprocated. And if it's not, and you're just buying her stuff all the time and you're not getting anything in return, that is not a relationship. That is not a two-way street thing going on. That is one-sided, and you are giving everything and getting nothing. So respect yourself. Stop just buying girls stuff all the time, thinking it's going to make them like you, because even if it does make them like you, and that's the only way you can get them to like you, there's a bigger issue there. So be authentic, respect yourself. The relationship you have with yourself is more important than anything else, so once you have that, you'll have a good foundation for all of the other ones. But if you don't have that, you end up becoming a simp online that's buying farts in a jar from some girl dressed in a weird costume. So do you really want that to be you? And really going further there, all of the girls who do things like that for work or who use men to this degree think that you're desperate and pathetic. They don't respect you. And as a woman, I can say that. I see it all the time. And not every woman out there is malicious. And I don't think he made it sound that way at all. I actually liked what he said at the end there. But know what you're looking for and be able to see what is in front of you so that you don't get used and taken advantage of. Be able to see those red flags when they're waving in front of your face. When she asks you, hey, can you buy me a drink? A regular person would not do that. A girl with no malicious intentions would not do that. So just something to keep in mind. Again, most important thing here, respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you've got nothing. So really work on that. So overall, I thought this was a really good video. I think the message was a very good thing for you guys to hear. And I hope that hearing it from me as well just solidifies it for you. So many of you guys sent me this video, so I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. So let me know down in the comments if you have any other videos or content creators that you'd like me to react to. I always love getting suggestions and recommendations from all of you guys. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.